Did you know some succulents can thrive and become more colourful in winter?
Yeah, join us now for 9 succulents which have beautiful colour in winter and the impact they can make on your garden.
Yeah, so recently you may have noticed we've done a few videos on basically succulents in cold conditions. So today we thought we'd talk about some beautiful succulents which basically put on a show in the winter months due to the stress of lower temperatures.
Yeah, these plants will put out vibrant colours which will help to counteract the grey, dreary, cold days in winter and brighten up your day and garden.
So first up today we have Graptoviria Fred Ives, which is a stunning succulent hybrid that's a cross between Graptopetalum paraguayense and Echeveria gibiflora. So this succulent can produce a mesmerising blend of colours throughout the year, including shades of pink, purple, orange and blue-green.
Next up we have Echeveria Blue Metal, which has a very striking appearance. You'll find with this plant that they will tend to form rosettes of thick, fleshy leaves with a unique blue-grey coloration. You'll find the leaves have a metallic sheen which tend to deepen to a rich maroon on the outer edges, whilst the centre of the rosette has of green to blue.
Moving on, we have one of my personal favourites, Graptopetalum superbum. So this one forms compact open rosettes that range in colour from grey to lavender pink. And over time, you may find that this plant creates a really beautiful cascading effect. It's a must-have for any garden.
Now, if you're looking for something a bit bigger, the next one might fit your brief. Echeveria monoloa forms large rosettes of colourful leaves which can get as big as 60 centimetres in diameter. The leaves are typically pale green when young, but as they mature will have shades of blue, pink and red. Further to this, the leaves often become frilled or ruffled, which adds more visual interest.
Graptosetum nova is up next, and it's a beauty. This one has fleshy green leaves that transform into beautiful shades of copper and bronze, particularly during the cooler months. Further to this, it forms dense compact rosettes which are quite visually striking.
Next up, we have Pachaveria blue tongue, which has rosettes that form fleshy, spoon-shaped leaves, which appear as a powdery blue with purple-tinged edges. Getting up to 17 centimetres in diameter, or almost 7 inches, its leaves have a natural wax coating, which give them their slightly powdery appearance. In summer, this succulent produces red, bell-shaped flowers, which emerge from their leafy stalks.
Next up, we have the Symphyvums genus, which these beautiful plants come in a wide variety of colours and patterns, and if you'd like to see more of these, be sure to check out our video on Symphyvum care to see some more of these varieties.
Next up, we have Sedum Pats Pink, or Graptosedum Paddy Peat, which is a spreading succulent shrub that forms dense rosettes of fleshy leaves which can be quite variable in colour, ranging from green to yellow to orange to pink and brown, which makes it a standout in any collection. Expect them to get up to 20 centimetres or 8 inches in diameter. These produce white flowers which appear in clusters.
And finally, our last succulent today is Pachaveria frostbite. Now, this is a beautiful succulent which forms thick rosettes which have frosty blue leaves towards the middle, which then change to more of an orangey pink the further out you go. And this is a succulent which is a must-have for any collection. Yeah, so next up we're just going to talk about a little bit of our personal experience in the garden. What would you say, Gareth?
Yeah, so for some context, we live in Canberra, Australia. So we experience regular frosts here and temps down to about -8 degrees Celsius in winter.
Yeah, so that's around 17 degrees Fahrenheit.
And personally, we have had a lot growing succulents in our garden, as you can see behind us. But that has come through a little bit of trial and error, and we have made a specific point of trying to create a microclimate in our garden. So we do have a video on that. We'll put a link up here, and also we'll chuck that in the description if you are interested. So the biggest challenges we've found though are with protecting smaller plants, also and if you plant in the colder months.
Yeah, so just around that as well, kind of to contrast what we're talking about there is if you do have longer periods of like frost, snow, they will not be the best addition for your garden.
Yeah, succulents. Why is that, Jared?
So basically in regards to that, it's the longer and harsher the frosts, the more likely you are going to get damage to those plants. So it can usually cop a little period of that, but if it's too prolonged, it's not going to work.
And we definitely do have to overwinter some of our plants, even though it's not that cold here relatively to some other places. And we do that with a greenhouse. We also put things under eaves, cover them. But yeah, we do actually have a video on that. If you are interested as well, we'll put in the description.
Yeah, so either way though, they are a beautiful addition to any garden with a large variety of colours as well as the different foliage which you do get. And they will provide a really interesting element to kind of look at in your garden, particularly in winter, because it's traditionally kind of a quiet period for the garden where, things just are a little bit more boring and not quite as interesting.
Get some succulents in your garden if you can.
Yeah, so the 9 succulents mentioned today are great for gardens where you have occasional frosty periods which aren't too prolonged.
Yeah, they're also great if you're looking for a point of difference or interest in your garden during those winter months.
So thanks for watching. We'd really love to hear about your favourite succulents in the winter months. Anything else, Garen?
Yeah, if you'd like more info about succulents or particularly winter care, check out our videos on
how to revive frozen succulents here,
or why succulents turn colourful in winter here.
Yeah, so if you've made it this far guys, in the video, just a big thank you from us that you've stayed with us. Anything else?
Yeah, so please make sure you do like, subscribe and comment. Let us know what you'd like to see in a video we produce in future.
See you soon, guys.